Today we're going to unbox the Sharp Equos Crystal. This is the white version. This is from Freedom Pop. Alright, so as you may not know, Freedom Pop offers 100% free talk, text, and data. Now whenever you buy a phone from them, you're going to get a free trial of their premium paid service, and that will be free for the first month. If you don't cancel it, you will be charged automatically. In the next video, I'll go through how to make sure we go into that website and untick everything so we are not charged and we're getting 100% free service. But in this video, let's go ahead and unbox the phone we got from Freedom Pop. So here is the phone. This is the Sharp Equos Crystal. It's a pretty nice looking phone. It's got a good weight to it. This is an Android phone, by the way. It's supposed to have Android KitKat 4.2 on it. We'll get to that in a little bit. We'll power it on. But that is the phone. As you can see, for the activation, which we'll go through, we'll need to follow steps 1 and 2. So activate your phone. If you purchase from Freedom Pop, we can skip to number 2. Now, I did purchase this phone from Freedom Pop. Now, if you purchased this phone maybe from eBay and it wasn't from the Freedom Pop seller, or if you purchase from, secondhand or brand new from somewhere else, then you would need to go through the activate your phone. But this phone here should already be all set up by Freedom Pop. Whenever we ordered it, we should already have a number assigned to it. We can just pop the back off here. As you can see, that's how we get to everything. As you can see, we have a micro SD slot right here and a SIM slot, which you can see the SIM is already in there. You just push in on the SIM to put it in or to pull it out. It looks like a nano SIM. Yeah, that is the nano SIM. And we'll just slide it back in. Just clicks into place. If you have a micro SD, you just slide it in right there. You want to be kind of careful putting this on because, as you can see, these plastic tabs aren't that substantial. We'll just snap this back on. So also in the box, of course, there's a phone. You will get probably our quick start guide there from Freedom Pop. Go through all of this, tell you everything that you need to know about your phone, and it does come with the charger as well. And here's just a quick look at the quick start guide, just in case you're wondering. I'll tell you everything you need to know that we didn't go through here. Okay. And of course we have different languages there. All right. So pretty good looking phone overall, feels good in the hand. What we need to do now is connect to the network, our Wi-Fi network. And from the phone dialer, dial this number here. That should set it up since we bought this from Freedom Pop. So we will do that right now. The power button for this phone is on the top. So we'll just hold that down. And we got that vibration feedback. It's already coming up. This is actually a pretty nice looking phone, pretty good feeling phone. It's not a very expensive phone, at least here in 2016, 2017. But it still feels pretty nice in the hand. I'm usually a Windows phone person myself. We got our 1520 right here. There we go. So now we need to go ahead and connect to Wi-Fi, and then we'll dial that number. So I'll go ahead and do that now. In order to connect to Wi-Fi, we can just slide down here. We can see we have a Wi-Fi network available. We'll go ahead and click that, and I'll go ahead and sign in here. All right, so now we are connected to Wi-Fi. We will dial this number right here, ## 72786#. Let's go ahead and do that and activate our phone. We'll go to the dialer here, and we'll do that number. So we got ## 72786#. All right, so I guess we'll just hit yes there. So with Freedom Pop, they give you a limited amount of talk, text, and data per month. And you can, of course, always buy some more. As of this video, you can get 500 megabytes of free data every month, 500 free text, and 200 free voice minutes a month. And there's no contracts, and you can cancel at any time. There's no commitment. All right, so now our setup is complete. We connected this to a Google account. I also went through the messaging app and made sure it was set to the Freedom Pop app. We updated the Freedom Pop app. You will need the Freedom Pop app in order to use the service. And just so I can prove this, let's see if I can show this without exposing my number. Right there, Freedom Pop setup complete. Okay, pretty cool. Let's make a text message here to my other phone, and we'll see if it indeed works. All right, we'll go ahead and just hit send there. Hey, what's up? Oh, there we go. Have to cover up the number there, but it showed up. Let me log into my other phone here. And as you can see right here on our Windows phone, there's our hey, what's up? Came right through. Let me write a message back here on the Windows phone. We'll just say hello. And you heard that right here. I can't show the screen because of the pop-up of my number, and I don't want you guys calling me. Although I guess I really wouldn't mind. But there we go. As you can see right there, hello. You saw how easy that was to set up. Since we purchased it from Freedom Pop, the Freedom Pop app was already installed for us. If you're trying to get a phone on Freedom Pop to get the free service, you will definitely need to install that app, and that is not available for Windows Phone, which is why we went with Android. Freedom Pop is nice to have just to have a backup phone. Again, it's completely free, which we'll go through in the next video on how to make sure it stays completely free after the first month. All right, so now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the phone. One weird thing is that button on top. That's kind of odd. See, we have our headphone port there on the top, camera on the back, and the camera on the back will shoot 1080p video. This is an 8 megapixel camera. See, there's a speaker port there. Coming over to this side, there are no buttons. Again, there's the top. Come over to this side, you can see we have our volume rocker, which is kind of odd having that up top there, but all right. Which we can start adjusting let me get in here, the volume. This phone is also said to have incredible audio featuring Harman and Kardon technologies. Don't know what I clicked there. Let's go back. Okay. It's a 5-inch screen. It's 720p, so it's not full 1080p screen. But, you can tell it looks pretty nice. I mean, this is a Windows phone here. This is a 6-inch screen. You see that both the screens look pretty nice. This is definitely a better screen here, but I can't really, I don't have any problem looking at this. I could easily watch a movie on this if I was the type to watch movies on a phone, which I'd rather watch them on a full screen or a monitor or something. As you can see, the screen takes up pretty much the entire phone side to side. It's sort of an edge design versus having a bevel or a bezel, which you can't see because of the case on this phone. But I gotta say, overall, especially for the price I paid for this phone, very nice phone. The back has some grip to it, so I don't even think I'll need a case for this phone. It definitely has a little bit of grip there. As you can see, it's sort of indented there, so it gives you a little bit of grip. Feels pretty good in the hand. Feels really good in the hand, actually. That 5-inch screen, as we already mentioned. Also has a camera on the front, which you might be looking up here and saying, well, it's actually down here on the bottom. That's kind of odd. We'll go into our camera app here. So that's our rear camera. We can switch it over. Okay, and as you can see there, it says front camera. It's located at the bottom. We know that. So you can hold the device upside down if you wanted to take a selfie, which, I do not. You can see we're actually using a Lumia 928 to record this. All right, we'll go back to our camera. Of course, it will do video as well. I'll take a couple pictures and video just to see how well it does. We'll do 1080p video and a couple of pictures with the rear camera. Pretty responsive feeling phone. And here we are on YouTube. Let's just click a video. And let's
Music technology tweaking guide Windows 10. This is a whole bunch of tweaks.
Full screen.
We have an expanded version of this video that shows every single tweak.
Right, the audio is not too bad.
Plus every explanation.
It's not super loud.
What each tweak does.
We have a visualizer here.
This video is a shortened, compacted,
As you can see there.
list version of those tweaks. It just gives you each tweak to do one after.
Pretty cool.
The tweaks in this video are absolutely applicable to.
All right, so it's not getting super loud, but it's loud enough to hear, in my opinion. Anyway, and the screen looks pretty good overall. Not sure what else to say about this phone. It feels nice in the hand. The weird thing is that button on top, but I guess it's not really too bad. Holding it in one hand, you can just reach up there. That's not too bad. It's actually pretty nice. An almost premium feeling phone there for not a premium price at all. Good feeling screen, good feeling phone, good weight to the phone. It's not super light. You know, if you want a super light phone, this would not be it. It does have some weight to it, but I actually like that. I like the square body. I like the feel of it. Fits well in the hand. Pretty easy to use, pretty quick to respond. I don't even know if we went over the specs of this phone, but the specs of the phone, as we mentioned, are a 5-inch screen. We have internal storage of 8 gigs. We have 1.5 gig internal RAM there. The 1080p camera on the back, the 8 megapixel 1080p for video, and on the front is I believe it's a 1.2 megapixel on the front. You can put a micro SD card in there, and the processor is a 1.2 gigahertz quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon. So that is not too shabby for this phone. Overall, nice design, feels nice. Definitely pick it up if you're in the market for an Android phone. And if you're looking for one from Freedom Pop, you can head over to Freedom Pop and check it out there and get your free phone service and a pretty cool phone.